Grand Rising, peoples. Grand Rising this morning. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. That's where we at this morning. Come up here and ramble this morning about what I've been saying going around the world. Nah, we do. Like to talk our shit in the mornings. Make these people eat crow feet, or what they say out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Make them eat crow feet, y'all. Y'all hear the crows. Yeah, Kamala Harris upset at Ron Sanchez or something like that from out of Florida for putting Black history teaching back in the classes. This is crazy, y'all. That's the whole thing, to teach our babies and other races how Black folks was treated. You know what I'm saying? So here go Kamala Harris talking her old bullshit. Once again, the puppet for the puppet master. They send Kamala Harris to speak about what Ron got going on in motherfucking Florida about Black history, that the rest of you motherfuckers that's part of the go along, get along gang, trying to take Black history out the class and out the lessons. Do your thing, Ron. Do your thing, Ron. Fuck Kamala Harris. Her voice don't mean nothing. Do your thing, Ron. You got the support of the Black African American culture. Ron, you got the support of the Black African American family behind you. Get ahead and put that lesson back in them classes, Ron. Teaching Black history. Good job, Ron. Don't listen to Kamala Harris. She's not Black. So her word don't mean nothing in the African American community. That's right. Put that Black history lesson back in them classes. You heard? Put them back in the classes. So what should be going on around the whole world? They putting Black history teaching back in the classes. And here come coon ass Kamala Harris talking about some old bullshit that she don't even support African Americans in America. So how could she be the voice for African Americans to tell Ron down there in Florida about putting Black history lessons, teachings back in the classrooms? But she rather have them teach the youth about LGBT in the classes than teach them kids that they come from greatness. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing to teach different other races that don't know about the African Holocaust, that they know. It's been hidden too long. It's been hidden too long. And now that Ron's stepping up to the plate to put the lessons back in the class in Florida, you got coon ass Kamala Harris upset about it. Why is she so upset about Black history all of a sudden, when she don't do shit for the African American community in America as vice president? Don't do shit. But she got it's her opinion. It's her opinion. But Ron ain't listening to that broad, that bed wench. Ron ain't listening to that bed wench. Shit, for real, Ron can fuck her if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? She probably want to give him some pussy. And he don't want it, and she mad. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Kamala Harris. And whoever don't like what I'm saying, fuck you too. All y'all Kamala Harris supporters. She ain't did shit for African American community in America. Everybody ran out voting for that bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch, just like I said. Straight bitch. And all of a sudden she got something to say over what Ron got going on for his high schools and classes in Florida. Fuck you, Kamala Harris. Bitch, you don't got the right to speak for African American people. in America. You already showed us who you are. You already showed us who you are. We took your mask off you. We took your veil off. We took your veil off you. We know who you are. You ain't nothing but the big wench Aunt your mama. That's who you are. So for you to even speak about some motherfucking black history, bitch, you need to check yourself. And that's a fact. You need to check yourself, bitch. Yeah, this video for Kamala Harris trying to destroy what Ron got going on in Florida by putting black history teaching back in the classes. She mad about that shit. She mad because she want these kids to know all about the LGBT, then know about their own goddamn history and other races that don't know how African Americans was treated in America. She rather teach them about, hey, you can sleep with a man if you're a man. You can sleep with a woman if you're a woman. She want that teaching going on in schools. And she agree upon that. But she don't agree upon what Ron got going on in Florida about putting black history teaching back in the classes. She upset about that. That's why I told y'all any Democratic ran city and town is for you to be a slave, enslaved to their rhetoric and foolishness. You see, they go against the most high word. I noticed that the Democrats, though, they go against everything the most high put in place. Not to go, not to do. You know what I'm saying? They go against it. So for those who's following these wicked, evil beings of America, they leading y'all to the hellfire and they leading y'all to the ditch. Now here it is, this bitch mad because Ron Sanchez got black history teaching going back on in his classes and she mad about that shit. Bitch, you don't got no room to speak for the African American community. We already know who you are. We took your veil off your face. And for real, we know who you are. So you don't got the right to speak for black folks in America. Even though you the vice president, you still don't got the fucking right to speak for American people, African American people. You should be took out back somewhere, tied to a motherfucking tree, and 1,000 lashes across your back by other African Americans because you was a traitor to your race. And I already taught y'all about that because the European man was founded taking his peoples out, you know, wiping some of his own peoples out. The Crusaders. Let's talk about the Crusaders, but I don't want to jump all over the place. See, I know a little bit of European history, so I can bring it to you and talk about it, how they even slaughtered some of their own peoples. And that's a fact. To this day, the European man to take out some of his peoples just to get to the point of what he's trying to establish. Let's talk about it. These ran-town Democrat cities and towns and states is there to keep you enslaved to their rhetoric. Now here it is, slow Joe Biden. Yeah, I got my foot on the Dixiecrats' ass this morning because the shit they say out their mouth don't add up to the work they supposed to do. So now here it is, this mumble mouth motherfucker, Joe Biden, comes to Philadelphia. How many times he been to Philadelphia since he been president? You can count him on your hand how many times that bastard. And that's just what he is, a bastard. Been to Philadelphia since he been president. You know what I'm saying? Can't count him on your hand. No other states he been in, but he been to Philadelphia. One of the highest violence and crime and murder on the planet. He visit Philadelphia how many times? Did the violence stop? Did it slow down just a little bit? Huh? Did it slow down just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen? The violence since he been to Philadelphia 80 times since he been president. Did the crime slow down? Did the murder stop? Is the shooting over? He Here he is in Philadelphia again, when people's getting murdered wholesale on the street, and he's in Philadelphia to talk about a fucking Green Deal. Brothers and sisters, wake the fuck up, y'all. You can send aid to Ukraine to help fight their war with Russia, but you can't send aid to Philadelphia, where you've been 8-9 times since you've been the president. You can't send aid to Philadelphia, or if you sending aid to Philadelphia, where's the money at to combat that crime that's going on in Philadelphia? But you can send aid to Ukraine and supply them with all types of missiles and equipment to fight a war they can't win. But here it is in your own backyard in Philadelphia, where majority of the people voted y'all in. Democratic Party in. Yeah. Majority of the motherfuckers in Philadelphia, it shows me that they still asleep, because they voted these people in. And these the same people that they use against the other peoples to tell y'all that it's okay, he's with us, when goddamn well we know he's not with us. Grand Rising, King. Grand Rising, beloved. Just out this morning. You know how we do. We get that sermon. We most definitely get that morning sermon. I say, King. I say. But yeah, he telling, like I said, he's sending the bourgeois niggas to you and me to tell us that everything is going to be all right, and that he's here and they're here for us. In reality, look what's going on in Philadelphia. Gilly the Kid. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, man. You know what I mean? Brother doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? To support his livelihood. And not only his livelihood, his family livelihood. And a situation happened. You see what I'm saying? A situation happened up in Philadelphia that pledges the streets of Philadelphia every day. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Gilly the Kid, man. I say, King. To you and your family, man. Much respect, man. Much respect from Chester. You know what I'm saying? But here it is. This mumble mouth motherfucker, Joe Biden, and send aid to Ukraine, and send aid to motherfucking Japan, but can't even send aid to Philadelphia, where he been 8 times since he been the president. The violence gets worse. It's like every time this mumble mouth motherfucker arrive in Philadelphia, the crime rate spike even more. And that's a fact. It's a 100% fact, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you've been bamboozled once again. You've been hoodwinked. You've been led astray. The whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? With the help of your own peoples. You heard? With the help of your own peoples, dragging y'all to the hellfire, dragging y'all to the ditch. The blind lead the blind, y'all all end up in the ditch, right? Now here it is, because we can jump all over the place with these two motherfuckers. We can toss them up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Koonmala Harris, right? And that slow mumble mouth ass Joe Biden motherfucker. We can toss both these motherfuckers up in one video to show you the hypocrisy in both of them. But she's upset with Ron down there in Florida, because Ron putting Black history teaching back in the lessons. She's upset about that. But it's okay to teach the kids about RuPaul and the fellas and the gals. See? She don't love you. Is that love for you or hate from Koonmala Harris? Is that love or hate for you? I'll wait. Is it love or hate for you for slow mumble mouth Joe Biden to come to Philadelphia 8, 9 times since he been president, and the murder rate still spiking. Is that love for you or hate? I'll wait. I'll wait. You see, they don't love y'all. You think they love you because they send people that look like you to tell you that everything is going to be all right. And you fall for that same line, hook, line, and sinker every time. Because at this point, they're controlling your mind. And you have no clue on how to break the shackles that's on your mind. You see? So we're about to end this video, but we're going to come right back because we out and about this morning. We ain't turbo anting. We on feet. You heard? Gotta mix it up. Well, we still got video. We got time. We ain't going nowhere. We're gonna keep our foot on that bitch, Koonmala Harris, and that pussy ass motherfucker, Slow Joe Biden. Motherfucker came to Philadelphia 8, 9 times since being the president. And ain't bring no aid to help combat that crime that's going on in Philly. But he can send aid to Ukraine to help them fight a war they can't win, right? But here it is, our babies are being murdered wholesale in the streets of Philadelphia. And he was just there. But he talked about a Green Deal, bringing jobs. Like he said, jobs. A job keep you a slave. That's the key word, job. Keep you a slave. Now, if he would have said careers, that's different. It's totally different between careers and jobs, ladies and gentlemen. A job keeps you a slave to the system. A career launches off and you can be your own entrepreneur. They don't teach all that shit though. Told you they want you to remain a slave to their rhetoric with the help of the people that look just like you and me to tell you everything gonna be all right. And y'all go for that line, sink, and hook every time. But people's come to wake y'all up, tell y'all the truth of the foolishness that goes on, but y'all rather be lied to. So I think I'm gonna start coming up here lying to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all believe the lie is the truth, and the truth is a lie. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, y'all. I'm gonna start coming up here on this channel, on my videos, straight lying to y'all, telling y'all that the sky just cracked and 100 angels just came out of it, right? Y'all believe that because you believe that book that your slave master gave you on slavery to this day, with the help of who? Reverend Pork Chop, Reverend Chicken Wing, Reverend Pig Toe. You know the guys. That's part of the go along, get along. You know them guys. Them guys don't got no dignity for their self. So you know goddamn well they don't got no dignity for you. They don't love you. They never did. Your own peoples don't. You know what I'm saying? Your own peoples don't love you. Your own peoples lead you to the slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? They use your own peoples like they did in slavery. It was Africans chasing other Africans down, selling them into slavery, y'all. For pennies on the dollar. Which brings me back to the Congo. Who know about the Congo in Africa? You know they over there still got our peoples in captivity over there in the Congo, meaning mentally and physically, got them working in toxic wastelands for minerals that go for your electric car and iPhone. Did y'all know that? You know them kids is out there 4 and 5 years old in wastelands. Shit like that. In wastelands. Shit like this. Look at this. And we been said this. Look, we been said this. Straight up dump site. Take a picture that, use that as my thumbnail. Dang, that's a thumbnail. See that? See that? See that, y'all, when you get out and explore your neighborhoods? See what they got going on in them? Foolishness. But anyway, back to what I was saying, y'all. Back to what the fuck I was saying. That they got them kids in the Congo working in wastelands for minerals to help power up your iPhone, Android, and these electric cars. They got our peoples working in wastelands, man, and ain't paying them shit. I think they get paid like $2 a day in the Congo, y'all. Do the research, y'all. Google Congo citizens being used for slavery labor, because they ain't giving them shit. Slavery labor to this day in America. And in the United, well, I can't say United Snakes, even though it do go on in the United Snakes. That is labor, slavery still going on. But in the Congo, they got our brothers and sisters working in the wastelands over there, y'all, for minerals to help power up these new electric chips, iPhones, Androids, and all that shit, y'all. Kids, man, they working these kids from now morning all the way into night. It get dark for fucking $2, y'all. And I mean, the whole land is damn near bigger than this. It's about the size of this, y'all. Look, all this where I'm pointing at. All this how big the motherfucking land is that they done leveled out, right? They leveled it out. They went there and leveled it out. The European man, y'all know what he used to doing. He used to robbing people and stealing and taking their minerals and resources and things of that nature. Well, God damn it, they in the Congo right now. Got our peoples working in toxic grounds of mud for minerals to help power up these electric cars, this green shit that slow Joe Biden talking about. All this lead back to that, y'all. Sons of bitches. Right, but you got sons of Ben. I know what that is. See, I know my history. See, let me show y'all where they say sons of Ben, but it's, in reality, it's sons of bitches. And I told y'all who the real bitch is, right? And you can look it up in the dictionary. Look up bitch in the dictionary, and it'll give it to you what it is. But I'm telling you what it is. It's a four-legged dog, a bitch, a white four-legged dog. But see, sons of Ben, they really wanted to say sons of bitches. And that's exactly what they are, sons of bitches from out the Caucasus Mountains. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all, see, when things like that, when you walk by and you see it, you can recognize it. And you can decipher that shit like the snake, right? Y'all, I've been told y'all about that. The Philadelphia Union snake. Don't trend on me. That was the United Snakes flag before it became red, white, and blue. It was a yellow flag with a snake in the middle of it. And over top of it, it said, don't trend on me, which was the snake, right? I know my shit, y'all. So I'm not sitting up here hogwashing y'all, lying to y'all. But I believe I'm gonna start lying to y'all because y'all like lies and shit. But anyway, like I said, they got our peoples in the Congo right now as I'm speaking, working in swamp land of mud, thick ass mud, flipping mud, looking for minerals to power up these electric cars, iPhones that you got, Android phones that you got, tablets. All that's from the Congo, y'all. Resources and minerals that the European man been stealing Since day one, he's still out robbing and stealing and looting. But when you get caught looting, oh, they throw the book at you. See? It's certain things that white people can do that you better not dare to do, nigga. You hear me? You better not dare to do that shit. And that's a fact. See? And see, when they put the snakes all around here, and I talked about it, don't trend on me. Is that racist, y'all? in your face? Talk to me. But it's their history. It's their culture. We in the land of, you know what I mean, of our captivitors. So, you know what I mean, we in captivity right now. And it proves it everywhere you look. See the flag up there? See? See the American flag? With the stars around it? And the snake, you know, symbolizing that shield, right? See the shield with the snake? Symbolizing what? Christianity, right? The cross, the burning of the cross and the shield, the snake, don't trend on me, American flag. Sons of bitches. That easy to decipher when you walking and you got an open mind. You're not part of the go along, get along game. You ain't got nothing to do with that shit. What we got left? Couple minutes before I stop the video, come right back. It's soccer, National Soccer Day, National Soccer Week. Fuck National Soccer Week. Give a damn about no goddamn soccer. The fuck is that doing for me? Or doing for us? Not a goddamn thing. Come down here, spend all your money, go back home at the end of the day. We ain't established nothing but a bunch of cheering for a bunch of jock straps. And that's a fact. See? See that? Got the shield. We won't always protect and serve with the shield and the cross. See? America was built on motherfucking violence. You heard? America was built on violence. Yeah. You down here, leveling the ground. I wonder if any minerals up under that shit. Y'all forget there's minerals up under there, all right? Who know about the Wade explosion? Yeah, and find some minerals under there if you want. The fucking hand will fall off in 3 years. So you'll be like, what the fuck happened? How my ear just drop off like that? Because he was digging in that Wade experiment minerals down there at Union Park. This research Wade explosion in Chester in the 60s. You're like, yeah, I got that history for y'all, don't I? The Wade explosion. It was toxic ground down here, y'all. All this is toxic grounds down here. And if you don't believe me, you can do the research. You know, Wade was a resident of Chester who owned half this shit down here. And there was a explosion where firefighters got killed. And the whole nine, y'all, got killed down here. And a lot of people suffered with diseases because the grounds was toxic. Which lead me back to the Congo. What I'm telling y'all about. What they got our brothers and sisters over there working for nothing. All day, every day. To help keep y'all up to the latest fashion and iPhones and electric gadgets. People losing their lives behind that shit. Walk up here, show y'all what they got going on. How they leveled the grounds on toxic grounds of the Wade explosion. Telling y'all, Google the Wade explosion. You'll see in Chester in 1960s. You'll see is that all this land down here, especially over there by where Allstate trucking at, that Pico substation. Oh, all that shit was toxic grounds. To this day, it's still toxic grounds. They ain't gonna tell y'all though. I'm here to tell y'all though. You know your shit, you can speak about it. Right? See? But we're gonna end it right here, y'all, but we'll be right back. Alright? Be right back. We want to keep our foot on that old bitch Kamala Harris, mad that Sanchez got something going on. And she mad about it because he's putting the lessons of black history teaching back in the classes. And Kamala Harris mad because she rather them learn about the lgbtq bullshit. And that old mumble mouth Joe Biden in Philadelphia for the 8th time talking about a green deal that our peoples are dying in the Congo for. And violence in Philly is at its all-time high, but can't supply them people with aid to help fight the combat. But he can also fund Ukraine with aid to help them fight a combat in the war that they can't win. We be right back, brothers and sisters.